Hello? Hello, everyone. Hello. It's just really weird. I've moved the camera around, so I've got to look that way if I want to be on screen. This is really weird. Hello. Welcome to Chilling Wargamers. My name is Elstonation. Spud is having some technical difficulties at the present moment in time, so he will be joining us relatively shortly. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. Um, really starting us off like that, surreal. um yeah, so I've moved the cameras around, so my screen's there, so if I look that way, I'm checking the screen to see what people are saying and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why that is. How is everyone? The Great Viking will be with us momentarily to share with us what he's been doing over the weekend, and all his exploits and everything like that. I have been a very, very busy boy. I finished my Necromunda Goliaths, so they'll be going up for sale soon. I have finished a Leviathan Dreadnought, which will also be going up for sale soon. So, then I've got to figure out what else I've got to paint, what I'm going to do for this week. Christmas is rapidly approaching, which means I've got a lot of free time off, so I've got to decide on what I'm going to use best. Use my time best with, but there might be some projects around the house. However, if you're in the UK, you may well have noticed it's snowing. Well, it was this morning, and we had like a couple of inches of snow, which is like not been seen in a good couple of years in England. So, yeah, it's awesome, loving it. First time my dog's seen snow as well, so he generally was like, "What the?" this morning. So that was wonderful. We got Wargamer Online in the house. Hello. We've got Ravendale Tactica. Hello. Surreal. This window just opened on its own. I seem to have that effect then, Surreal. I can't tell you why that happened, but that did. Graham Rigg, hello. I wasn't even near the computer. Now that is creepy. That is some kind of like Skywalker Force stuff going on right there. Ravendale Tactica, Martin the Warrior, hello. Oh, that's where the snow went. Not in the north. Not in the. Has it not been snowing up north? No way has the south got snow and the north hasn't. Is that true? Is that a thing that the north doesn't have like a good couple of inches of snow and down south we do? Because that will be a first. That's nearly unheard of in England. So yeah. So what have we got planned for tonight's show? Absolutely nothing. We have no plans whatsoever. Spud was supposed to meet me at 6:30 to get things ready. He still hasn't shown up. So yes, this could very well turn into an Elston chill and chat session, depending on whether or not he's live. But he did say he was having technical difficulties with his internet, so it's possible that's what's occurring with him right now. I don't really know. It's hard to pin down a Viking, literally and physically. Hey, buddy. You okay, buddy?
I'm good, man. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was just telling everyone how it is literally and hypothetically hard to pin down a Viking.
It is these days, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very it's dangerous. It's bad for your health, I'd say.
It is when you forget things.
So now this is interesting, Spud. I've found out something today.
Yeah.
Up north, have you had any snow?
Yeah.
You've had snow?
Yeah.
Like quite a lot.
Ish. It's not really too bad round where I am.
No? Right, because we've had a lot.
Oh. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, you can still see grass and stuff. It's not too bad.
See, no, we've got a good 2-3 inches worth.
Well, where I am, it's not like that.
See, now this is kind of nearly unheard of that the south is getting lots of snow and the north isn't.
Right. Hell
I,
yeah.
well, we'll see, because it was this morning it happened. So we woke up and it was just like, so yeah, everything down south is covered, is white at the moment. Someone just told me in the chat, and I was just like, what?
Yeah,
So
it's all white here, but it's not. It's all white. Lol. Puns for days. And but yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty chilly.
oh,
Like
okay.
I'm starting. I've always put my radiators back on because I was outside for a minute when I saw pretty cold when I come back in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, how's your week been?
Uh, busy.
Yeah.
Work's been busy, and then afterwards, I hadn't really done anything. To be honest, I've just like watched films all week. I've already been in film mode.
Oh yeah. What films you been watching?
I watched John Wick.
Oh, have you seen that before?
No,
Oh, what do you think?
it's amazing. It was just like
Yeah.
It was like the Punisher, but it had
More
more
ruthless.
vengeance. Yeah, it had
Yeah.
more vengeance. Because if someone killed my dog, I'd be exactly the same.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
And
spoiler alert. But it happens. You already know. It tells you.
yeah,
Title
it's the
screen.
beginning thing, basically. But I just love how effective it is. It's not, there's no like cinematic Hollywoodness about it. It's just
Nah,
bang in the head, bang in
no.
the head.
It's just like just all of it's just great. It was so good. Like all fighting, and it's non-stop as well. Like I truthfully honest, I tried watching it once and I fell asleep, but I was really tired. But obviously I was buzzing, and then I watched the rest of it today, and I was like, wow.
Yes, it is a truly, truly awesome film. John Wickers. Have you seen the second one?
No, not yet. No,
Oh,
apparently
cool.
it's on Netflix. Someone said so. I might watch the second one when I get a chance.
I'm not sure if the second one's on. I might be wrong. I
It
might be wrong.
was it was on Netflix. Like I definitely saw it a few weeks ago, but
Oh,
obviously
okay.
one wasn't on there. So I was like, well, I need to watch one first.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Two's on there, but one's not.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Okay. Well, what else you been watching?
I watched This Is Lenny. It's like that about that gangster guy down south, the governor.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
that.
okay.
I watched Daddy's Home 1
Yep.
on Thursday. Then I went to go watch the second one in the cinema. So that's why I had to watch the first one.
Okay. Fair enough.
Second
Yeah,
one's well funny.
I watched that one, the Daddy's Home one, the other day.
Yeah.
It was kind of like very cringe-worthy at first. You were just like,
Yeah. It is. Well, anything with Will Ferrell is that Will Ferrell is though, isn't he?
that is true. That is true. So,
But yeah, second one's well funny.
that's cool. Well, we got some people in the chat already talking amongst themselves or to me. I'm not entirely sure. So Ravendale Tactica is literally no snow up here. Was some last week in York, but nothing today. So yeah, we got hit down here. Pretty like people are already thinking about, am I going to be able to make it to work? But then again, we are Southerners, so we've got a different mentality. We're like, oh, treacherous road conditions, might stay home. So yeah, Graham Rig, I live on the coast in the north. I can see snow inland and on the surrounding mountains. Okay. Surreal said, because you hadn't shown up yet, he said Spud's out playing in the snow. And I told him he had technical web difficulties, but Surreal just called it and said, no, you were just out making snowman.
It was so weird because like my food would come in for like 6:30. I thought, well, I'll get a message soon anyway, and I'll just tell him I'm just going to eat my food first. And then I heard nothing, and it got to like 5 to 7, and I'm like, I still haven't heard anything. So I thought, well, I'll just go for some fresh air outside. And my Wi-Fi goes out of range, and then my 4G kicks in, and then I had like messages, and I'm like, oh. And that's when I knew obviously my Wi-Fi were down.
Okay.
But because I was watching I've got a smart TV. And because obviously it's buffered, hasn't it? Like whatever's being on is buffered.
Yeah.
I carried on watching it and not thought anything of it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Martin the Warrior says it hasn't snowed near me. I'm in the north, but I live near the coast. There was snow about half an hour's drive away though. So yeah. Surreal or just coming online. I'm sure there's some reference to that joke. Spuddy holder. Okay, there's some. I've lost track of the chat already. There's jokes going on. Lost it. It was only an inch or so. Global warming. Spud loves big piles of white stuff. Yeah. Welcome to. I've recruited some of the Wargamer Online chat guys. Yeah, and Surreal is one for really throwing some funny comments. Yeah. So, yeah. Riverdale Tactica Ripon, my nearest city, doesn't have a single snowflake. Wow. After you watched the first, why would you go to the second? After you watched the first, why would you go to the second? Is that in regards to John Wick? Because John Wick was good.
If it's John Wick, at his home. But that's what I mean, the second one. I laughed out. It was really funny. And the first one's funny.
Yeah.
The second one's really funny.
Yeah, I think maybe having John Lithgow and Mel Gibson in it as well is going to have to be a bit of a...
So there's a bowling scene in it. And obviously, like, the mate that I went with, she's, like, really good at bowling. And I'm horrific. And it was just, like, more... Like, it was just, like, us two bowling. Because she's really good and I'm not.
Wonderful. Right. Well, in regards to wargaming, because I'm going to drag us into this, even though even though we will talk about movies and random stuff all night, there's some interesting news in the wargaming community. You may not have been made aware of this. There is a new Blood Angels Codex out. I thought you might like that. Apparently, they're horrific.
Yeah, they always have been.
Yeah. Now they're worse.
Cheese on toast, aren't they?
Yeah. Dark Angels are coming, I think, next week.
Oh, they're cool.
Or maybe whenever they'll be coming up soon. Yeah. So I thought I'd just give you the good news that Blood Angels have got a new codex out, and they're now back to their horrendous cheesiness all over again.
Have they brought new models out? Or they just got the same ones?
I think they brought a lieutenant and some add-on parts of the Primaris Marines, but that's about it.
Okay.
So nothing major. But apparently they can have access to all of the Space Marine armory now. I might be wrong about that, but I think they can take all the Space Marine gear, whereas they used to be a bit restricted. Now they can take everything as well. So, yeah. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm assuming you're still in your no hobby stage at present moment in time. You're still living your life.
Yeah, obviously watching films, TV shows.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I've been doing a couple of little bits and bobs. So I finished off my Necromunda Goliath gang.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It looks sick.
Thanking you. And I went rummaging before the show started to find new models to paint, and I found this bad boy, which I have no idea where he's from, but he's got 4 arms and he's a meathead, so I thought that'd be quite fun to paint that. And I thought I'd do some dragon-esque sort of things with these doodads from GW as well, so I'm going to get to work on them. Oh, get this, Spud, as well. So, there's a guy who watches my channel called Kilroy, and he wanted to, as far as I understand it, he wanted to subscribe to my Patreon. I don't have a Patreon account because I don't really like Patreon. So he spoke to me and he said, "Well, have you ever done a review on these paints?" So I was like, "Nah." Mainly because I have to order them from Europe or something like that, and Christmas is coming. So didn't really. I basically explained that to him, and so as a really kind gesture, he sent me loads.
Is it Reaper that?
No, this is Kilroy.
The paints are called Kilroy.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, sorry. The paints are called Warcolor.
Oh, okay.
The guy who sent them is Kilroy.
Right, okay, I'm on it now.
So yeah, he sent me two sets of that. So he sent me a metallic set as well. Sweet. And yeah, it's really weird paint. It comes out really thick, but it's semi-opaque, so it doesn't go on thick.
Yeah.
It's really weird. So you're like, if you thin your paints, you'd probably not be doing yourself any favors. But it's such a weird paint. Like I'm not entirely sure what to think of it at the moment. I'm scratching my head on it. So yeah, but yeah, dude, I got sent something. I was just like,
That's well sick.
yeah, it's nuts, man. It's bonkers. Um, never really thought that sort of thing would happen. So yeah. Yes. So just having a look. Andy Mason's in the house. Hello. Surreal. I gave up on Will Ferrell after Old School. His best movie. Old School is a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. Uh Riverdale Tactica, Blood Angels are out a week or two. Dark Angels are out now. Okay, oh yeah, I'm out of sync. I was just getting spotted to speak because yeah.
So Dark Angels have come out. Are they bringing the models out for them?
No, it's like a lieutenant and some upgrade packs as well.
Okay.
So they're not really doing like a big. I think they're just trying to get the codexes out,
Yeah.
which makes sense because everyone in the community will just complain and whine until they've got their codex. So yeah, I can see why they're doing it. Martin Warren said, saw the glass on Facebook today, looking sick. Thank you very much. Surreal says, you my boy Blue. Yes. Yes.
We're going streaking.
Go streaking in the park. Yeah. So now, Spud.
Yes.
ChillCon.
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember when we went to UK Games Expo a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
And we were wandering around. We left Steve running the stall on his own, even though he was complaining.
Always.
And generally quite funny. If you ever see us at a show and we're helping out a Silent Wargaming, there will be a point where we'll just leave Steve on his Todd and because
I don't even tell him. I just walk off.
yeah, I just found it quite funny that he was yelling at us and we were still walking away. So but yes, there was a point. Do you remember we were walking around and we found that Viking reenactment?
Yeah.
That had all the Viking weapons and everything. Are they going to be at ChillCon?
Someone's like, I don't know if I don't even. I'm so bad. I don't know if it's the same ones or it's we have got Viking actors there.
Are they actually going to do like reenactments and stuff like that? Like fighting.
I don't know.
Do you think we could get them to?
We could have a fight with them.
Well, like if they've got like real axes and stuff, I don't really want to have a fight with them. But you know, because I'm really small, you'd have a better chance. But
Yeah.
I'd get destroyed pretty quick. But especially if they've got metal weapons, then yeah, I'm.
Like, when we were there, and I was just like, "Can I join?" And they were like, "When can I hit things?" And they were like, "Oh, you've got to go through this training, this training, this training, and do this and do that." And I was like, "I just want to hit things. Like it's not really that difficult. Like I hit you with an axe, and you try hit me with an axe."
That was generally it.
And they're like, "No, you've got to go on this training." And I'm like,
yeah, they were trying to recruit you. They did see potential in you. Like,
yeah.
I think they didn't even acknowledge me, and I was just like, "Hello." But it's like, yeah, this guy's got potential.
Potential real life Vikings.
Yeah. Indeed. I was just wondering, have we had any more? Maybe I should have got Steve on the show. Do you know if we've had any more traders or any updates on ChillCon yet?
I know everything's same as before. We've still got the same. We're still like in talks, really, with like companies and stuff that want to come.
Okay.
The big secret. I saw it yesterday, Thursday. It's looking really good.
The big secret. Is
something a bit in the goodie bag?
Oh, is this the big secret which I know about as well?
Yeah, you've seen the big secret.
Yeah,
but I'm literally not allowed to talk about it.
The big secret looks good. I don't think it was finished when I saw it as well. So
no, it's like we've got the resin cast for it now.
Well, you're giving it away now. What's good?
Oh yeah. That was totally not my fault. I was coaxed into it.
Sure you were. Sure.
Yeah.
Underdog Paintings in the house. He says, "Hey up, babes." I'm sure that's directed at you, Spud.
Hey, babes.
I need to video an unboxing for my Bone Singer and collect then a video and assemble and paint some Escher. Ooh, very cool. That's from Ravendale Tactica.
Someone did message me on my Facebook page like a few weeks ago asking me if I'd do a review on some terrain stuff.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what it was.
You could have sent them my way.
I'll find out for you.
You're just going to find out his name and go, ah, Joey Springer.
I'm
just going to sit here and wait now.
Yeah, we'll just one moment, guys, because obviously I had all this prepared. Where are your messages on your Facebook page to send a message?
Someone's a popular bunny.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Found it. It is laserterrain.com.
Okay.
There's I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying anything. There's a Kickstarter in April. It's all pre-painted.
Oh wow!
And it's all send me a message in January.
Oh well.
Oh, I can see it from here. I don't know if you can see my phone there.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Hang on a second. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, that is really nice stuff.
Yeah, there's that one.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah, send me a few pictures.
Okay.
It's kind of all the same. It's a bit blurry, that photograph, but...
Ooh. That's really nice.
They're good for, like, Dead Zone stuff, like it? And sci-fi... Infinitar. Never played Infinitar.
I have. It's complex. It can be a bit odd. Like...
I forgot to tell it's quite complicated.
It just didn't click all the buttons that I was kind of looking for in a game. It seemed a bit clunky to me.
Yeah.
So just a little bit. But yeah, if I'll tell you what, Spud, if you're not doing stuff then send them my way. I'm happy to review for.
If I don't have to build it, like if I could dry fit it, I'll see. I could do it and then send you it as well. What am I actually going to do with it?
Well,
put it in my fish tank when I've still not got a fish.
Yeah. Is Hulk still floating in?
Yeah. It's the Hulk in there, just sitting on his own, chilling
in water.
Yeah.
Why have you not taken the water out yet?
Because I will get a fish. It's literally been about 2-3 months. My friend come round a few weeks ago, and they were like, "You've still not got your fish," and I'm like, "Nope." They went, "So in other words, you've just got a Hulk in there," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Right. Yeah. Well, New Year's resolution, I think, for you: get a fish.
Yes, goal number 1.
Yes, or empty out the water.
Nah, it looks wonderful.
Oh, Surreal says Spud has wishes. He wishes for fishes.
Wishes for fishes.
Wishes for fishes. That's going to have to be a saying now, I'm sure. Oh, that's made me giggle too much. Still not got a fish.
No fish.
Still no fish.
No, there's still no fish.
Wonderful. I love that. Awesome. Okay. So now this is a new kind of segment of the show which I'm dropping on you as surprise.
Excellent.
Because I think this would generally be quite entertaining to see what will happen. So much like Spelling Wargamers.
Yeah.
This is let's see what Spud has seen. So now, because you're not really into the hobby right now,
Yeah.
I want to kind of get a perspective from someone who's not in the hobby to see what he has seen in the hobby. So whether that be you walk past Games Workshop and you saw someone sweating profusely,
Standard.
you saw a queue of people getting rather too close to each other in Games Workshop for the newest purchase. You saw you saw people fighting over comic books. I'm generally intrigued to see what Spud has seen over the past week or so.
Okay.
So, what have you seen recently in the hobby? Obviously, not that you, even though you've not been in the hobby. So, this could be on Facebook as well. It doesn't have to be.
I still get my White Dwarf.
Sure. Okay.
I usually flick through that and see if that one person's still in it every single month.
Right. Okay.
And they still are.
Right. So, what else have you seen?
Necromunda, like a new gig, new gang.
A new gig gang.
new gig gang. So
Gig.
like my cable's really tangled. It's like pulling my headphones down. I can't even hear. Oh, I pull my headphones out now. Cheese and bread. I'll just keep talking. Hopefully, not talking over anyone. So yeah, I saw this like new gang for Necromunda. Also, there were like some Nurgle thing, or like looked like a cannon or something. I don't know. That's what I mean. It's because there were like some giant red space marine people. They were like 25 quid or something, and then there must have been something bigger, like what I can remember. Come on. Well, headphones are looking now. There we go. Yeah, because I looked at something like that. That's actually not a bad price, but I can't think what it is. I could get my White Dwarf, but that's cheating.
It's fine. It's fine. I just generally want to see a person's description of something who's not into the hobby of new things. So there's some sort of nurgly cannon thing, which we could take a few stabs at what that is. Was it some ribbed space marines? Was that what you said?
Red. They were red.
Red. Oh, red, not ribbed.
Yeah, red. In my book, red. I'll just get my White Dwarf.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think Ravendale Tactica's got it. It's a plague crawler, I think.
I knew it was a plague crawler.
Yep. Yeah, sure.
Here we go. I am Warhammer.
Cyril says he thinks you're thinking of Blood Angels. That is possibly true.
Here we go.
Right now, Spud.
Yeah.
I also want you to. I want you to describe to me what you see without reading any names.
Okay. It's got robes.
No,
and it's green.
It's not like an I Spy thing. It's like, obviously it's a space marine, like a Dark Angel, so you know that.
Yeah.
You see something you don't recognize.
Don't
read the name of it and try and describe it back to us. I think this is going to be amazing.
They want red or lion or blue. I must have been dreaming it. Primaris aggressors.
I told you not to read the names.
Oh.
Don't read.
Next one is before. If it fell over, it would not get back up.
Have you got any more description on that?
I'll give it away. Well, is it?
It's not like an I Spy thing. It's generally like, if you don't recognize what it is, try and describe. It's not like an I Spy game where I have to guess what it is.
I recognize it. I just.
It's like a big ass dreadnought, basically.
Yeah. It's actually got legs now, so if it falls over, it can stand up.
Okay, keep going. Something you probably don't recognize.
Whatever that is, I don't know.
Describe it. Don't show it. Describe it.
Looks like a beetle,
Right.
and it's got like little teeth on the front.
I think I know what it is.
It's got tracks for
Mhm.
wheels. It's green.
Cool. I think it's the little plague burst crawler, I think it's called.
Mythic Blight Hauler.
Ah, I was wrong.
Ah,
Okay. Right.
it's like a new Nurgle, guys.
Yeah.
What a legend. Oh, I'll give that away. Who that is then?
What's that?
I know who that is.
Legend?
He's a hero in the. They
There's a
brought him
lot.
up. Yeah.
There's a lot of heroes.
Oh no, but like a proper legend though. He's on par with Captain Carter's hero.
It's a lot of dudes.
He's only just coming out. Lives in trees. Lives in a tree.
Oh, is it
world.
Slime Elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking cool. He's looking awesome.
Another Sigmarine. Just literally a Sigmarine with a different head.
Yeah.
Oh, new elves. Blood Bowl.
Yeah, they're looking cool.
Some new Forge World stuff.
Just to let you know, Graham Rigg says ribbed Space Marines for her pleasure.
Wow.
Yeah.
For her pleasure. Showing.
So Real says there's no pleasure, only war. Unless you're Slaanesh, then there's both. Yeah, fair enough.
And I think that's it really. Like the other bit I really read is if it's anything to do with Blood Bowl. I like looking at those art pictures in the middle. They're pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always read Blanchitsu. And then I always see if that one person's in it, as always. And they always are. Sound Science won twice. Doing it twice this month.
Twice?
Yeah. every time. I think they've not been in one. Since White Dwarf got re-released, they've not been in it once.
Oh dear. Right. So, El Spadicos. Here's a thought for you. Now, obviously we're doing Chilling Wargamers. We're doing actually a bit more regularly, and we're kind of on the ball with it now.
Yeah.
So, I think it might be time to get guests on.
Yeah.
More guests. Who do you think would be some good people? Maybe we could have had them before. Who would be a couple of your favorite people to get back on the show?
Lords.
A couple.
Just trying to think of the old school times.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or if they're still in it anymore. That's the thing. A lot of people aren't about anymore, are they?
Yeah, it was weird. I was reminiscing on this the other day in Chilling Chat. There's like less than half the amount of people when we started. I'd probably say about a quarter of the people when we started doing it are still around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely as well. Those just start our social circle alone.
Yeah.
Like, original Chilling Wargamers is only you that does it still.
Yeah. I wasn't even one of the originals as well. It was Fear. Andy was one of the ones before me.
Oh yeah, I suppose there's Andy that still does it.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy. I suppose Tempest Crusade still does hobby stuff.
Yes.
Carsten still does hobby stuff.
Yeah, I think they've given up on the YouTube side of things. Yeah. So just do their thing. Who do you think guess we could get on the show that are still doing stuff? Who do you think we could?
Wargaming Online.
Yeah, we get one working on that. We keep on missing sort of parts.
Yeah, that was totally my fault.
Surreal says Idic Beer or Dark Artisan. I don't know who Dark Artisan is, but I'm not clued up on everyone. So, do you know Spud?
I've heard of him. I don't know who it is.
No, well, we can have a look.
Yeah.
I was
through my subscription list. Have a look.
I was thinking of getting Alex Huntley on the show.
Yeah, what a babe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think if we could persuade him to come on the show again.
Uh,
Do you reckon Chris from Broken Toad would be up for coming on?
yeah, Luke Fellows, Luke
Yeah, Luke.
APS,
Yeah.
Else Nation.
I'm already here.
Excellent.
Pezapu.
How do?
How do?
It'd be really cool to get Super Saiyan on. I didn't show his
I
face, but
I know. I mean, he wouldn't have to. He wouldn't have
no,
to.
it
He
won't.
can literally do the show without showing his face.
Yeah, yeah, because he
I
asked me if I were going to like a Forge World Open Day a bit ago, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going." I don't speak to him on Facebook. I speak to him on YouTube.
hmm.
Um, and yeah, you're asking me, so I thought, well, I'll see his face then. So it's not like he don't want anyone to know who he is.
Right. Get this right. He was. I went to a Forge World Open Day recently. I think this year.
Yeah,
Right. And he was there, and I was there, and Leaky Cheese was there. Another guy who I watch on YouTube as well. And I was like, I watched the videos, and they're like, "Oh, this was the cool thing." I was like, "Oh, it would have been really cool to meet up with you." And Super Saiyan was like, "Yeah, you were right next to me whilst we're going around the exhibition." I was like, "What? Who are you?" I don't know who he was. I'm like trying to rack my brain through all the people I saw, but you know, you never really catalog strangers in your
yeah,
head.
yeah. Who you are if they don't know what
Yeah,
they look like?
yeah, and I was just like, I think I've got an idea of who it was, but I'm not sure. I was just like, oh, like I apparently I was next to him, so I no hello, and I was just like, oh come on, man, I would have said hello.
Uh,
So
yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and catch him at some point. Some point.
I might send him a message. It's all because I just seen a video like it does different reviews on it as well, not just for like Warhammer
Yes.
stuff. And I just seen him on my subscription list. I just let you know I've not had a drink tonight either. It's like the first show I've done in such a long time.
He's yeah, it's interesting. It's I've become a bit accustomed to the norm of I'm not saying
It's because like I went out Friday, but I didn't drink too much because I had rugby the day after. Well, I thought at the time the game hadn't been cancelled, so I was still really like careful. Like I only had 3 pints at the first pub, but then I went home for a few hours and had my tea and stuff. So like, and then I went to the cinema. So by the time I went back out, I was stone cold sober. I had like a pint and a half, and that were it. So that was all right. And then Saturday night, well, game got cancelled, and then last night it was my rugby initiation because it's my first season at this new team, and I had to do a dirty pint. Guinness, Malibu, whiskey, Baileys, and there was something else in it. You literally, I took the first mouthful and it was just like food because Baileys had curdled.
oh
I swallowed that and then I just necked it like a normal pint then.
yeah. Oh.
So yeah, we just went from there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, just to swing back to the chat for a second, Kilroy's shown up. He's the guy who got me the paints. Hello,
Sweet.
thank you again, Kilroy. Dark Alston, aka Harry Scar, a tourney gamer. Oh, okay, that'll be interesting. We're very much chilled out on the whole tournament gamer thing, so that would be quite interesting to talk to a tournament game in comparison to us, where we generally don't care.
On that note, I'm off to go get a beer. It's been a while.
Fair
I've
enough.
eaten pizza though, so I was really yeah.
No worries, Kilroy. That's fine, mate. If you have family and etc. etc. Leaky Cheese too. Yes, I may well message Leaky Cheese and see if I can get him to come on the show. I don't know if he watches the show or not. Not sure. He used to watch my heresy thing, so I saw a few comments from him, but I don't know if he watches this show in particular. Yeah, you just do a screen cap for him. Yeah, exactly. That's if they don't want to show their faces, that's not a big deal. Super Saiyan is amazing. Leaky Cheese. I should get Jojo on the show. I will message Jojo and see if he wants to come on. Jojo was kind of an unofficial Chilling Wargamer for a while. But we always found like me and Spud can organize the show with the two of us quite easily. And when you have a third person in the mix, it gets a hell of a lot more complicated trying to organize the show.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Because if, like, for example, if me or Spud can't do it like one day of the week, that's really loud. Pouring a pint next to the microphone. So yeah, it's quite. If me and Spud can't, neither of us can make it. It's fine. We just call it off. But when you've got three people, if one person can make it, or two people can make it, and the other person can't, you then start feeling a bit bad because you're like, don't want to leave the other person out, but it gets way too confusing. So that's the only reason why we don't have Jojo on all the time. Also, he can be quite a potty mouth, and he was getting better towards like the tail end when we were doing a lot of shows together.
Well, the last show I had horrific potty mouth. I drank like nearly 3 liters of cider before I even went out.
Oh boy, have I got a story for you about a lot about my Friday. Oh, interesting. A fishbowl of some special cocktail and 3 shots of absinthe. You'll be seeing stuff. First time drinking in a good month or two, and well, how are you liking the mouse? I'll tell you what, these watercolor paints are weird, Kilroy. They're really odd. They come out really thick, but they don't go on thick. They come out really thin. I see what you meant about making glazes out of them. I think they're nearly perfect for making glaze. I need to practice a little bit more to get it right, but I was trying to get the reds to come out on the color that the bottles are, and it took about 3-4 coats to get that color. And I was like, oh, this is a bit odd. So yeah, the metallics are beautiful though, but the reds, I'm getting my head around them. Do you even tourney, bro? No, I don't.
I've done it a few times.
Spud does. You did Kings of War for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I did loads of Kings of War. Proper loads. I went to like the big boy one. And yeah. Did I win my... no, so first day with 3 games. I can't remember, it was like nearly 2 years ago now. How mad is that? And yeah, I got smashed to bits, but that's because I was smashed to bits as it were. I'd drunken like 5 cans of Polish beer. my last game, and it was so funny because like I didn't really know what I was doing, and then like at the end of the game, the guy was like, "You didn't realize you were supposed to like get into my half of your army." I was like, "Ah, that was the mission."
Yeah, Spud's version of tournament play is how much you can drink before you get to the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's the competition. So, Graham Rigg, I've been following JTK models since the loot. Saw a photo of him last week and realized I was stood next to him in the Terrain Tutors meetup photo. Yep, one of those things. People you want to meet, you stood right next to me, you don't even know. So, there's something to be said for putting your face on the internet. At least then people know who you are. So, Rivendell Tactica, he's currently building a Fellblade, Leaky Cheese. I mean, yes, I know it's Fellblades are interesting to build. ASMR with Spud pouring a pint. Rivendell tried tourneys, not his scene. That's fair enough. No, I own £2,500 worth of models, and I've never even played. Wow. Fair enough. Like how... Okay, Kilroy, that's what I was finding my issue with them. I like how well GW and Vallejo cover on the first 2 coats instead of like 5 coats. Yeah. Yeah, they are odd. Oh, okay. Apparently War Colors, these paint things, they do a range of 1 coats, which apparently cover a lot better because these are semi-opaque. So that would probably make sense. So these are kind of like a glaze paint,
Right.
I guess. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but what if you want witness protection? Yeah, understandable about putting your face on the internet. And I completely respect anyone that doesn't want to put their face on the internet. It's fine. It's yeah, I guess if you put your face online, you are subject to trolls and online bullying and all that stuff. But to be fair, you could just turn off your devices and then you don't really get bullied.
Yeah,
I mean, that.
I'll just ignore it.
Yeah, block them, ban them. I don't know. People say they get death threats and stuff. And I'm like, what did you do to get death threats? Really? um, is more of a measure of how well they cover something like meddling grey, I think. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, so the semi-opaque message on the bottle actually explains that, yeah, they come out thin. So, yeah. Cool, right, we caught up with the chat. So, Spud, any other ideas of people we could get on the show that we've had on before?
It's really hard, this, actually.
Yeah, I know it's tricky because I was trying to think of people. I might try and get James Otero from Siege Studios to come on and have a chill with us. I caught up with him in an open day and ended up chatting to him for a while, and yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so yeah, he kind of started at the same time as us as well, but he's kind of made a business out of it. So, who else could we get? Who's old school? Moggy?
Yeah, Mogster.
Yeah, I could try and get Moggy on the show. Who else?
Fiji effects.
We could. Where is he now? Isn't he building windmills?
Most likely, yeah.
In his clogs.
Yeah, and eating cheese.
Oh, good on fear. Mel, the terrain tutor.
Yeah. I'm so out of loop. I just forget.
Yeah. I tell you what, dude. Task for the week. See if you can message some people. See if they want to come on the show. I will do the same, and then maybe we might get one person.
Yeah.
Winter's SEO. Yeah, could do. See if they want to come on the show. The thing is, our show is very, very different. And it's not everyone's cup of tea, I have to admit. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what we can do. I'm trying to read all the Okay, and Surreal says, "Or the mafia finding you and breaking the other knee." Well, I'm guessing that's the thing. If the mafia are after you, probably best not to put your face online.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I can't find a way to get table down camera angles. I've got a shelf above on the wall behind it, and I just kind of drop it down.
Tripods
are tricky though because you got the legs, and if they're one of the standard ones where it just expands out in a triangle, you've got to try and find it because you can kind of get it at an angle, but to get it straight down, it's kind of tricky because you end up looking at the tripod stand. So yeah, either that or you get one of the boom mic swing things.
Yeah.
That's probably your best bet. SEO. Maybe Tempest Crusade. He's not going to do it.
No.
Bring it back from there. Nah, Temps is done, and it's best to leave him that way. It's he kind of he got a bit sick of the community, and basically respect his wishes of he doesn't really want to get involved anymore. Ringo Simpkins has been quiet recently. Yeah, we could ask, see what he wants to do. I think that's about it. So we're kind of running up towards our hour sort of point, so I think we'll probably start wrapping up about here.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything you really want to cover, El Spadicus.
I want to talk about Vikings. Oh
Right.
God.
I've not watched the 5th season yet. I've only just finished the 4th. Don't do this to me, dude. I know.
It's like the best thing in the world.
I know.
Oh my God. The first episode's an hour and a half. And then
Really?
yeah, because it's like 2 episodes in one. They released 2 episodes in one, but it's in the same one. And then I watched the 3rd this Thursday. And it come to, I'm not going to spoil it, but I come to a point I stopped it and watched it again. That is literally, I'm like messaging my mate straight after. I was just like, that bit is the best thing I've ever seen. I just wanted to go outside and kill something. I was, wow. It's so good.
I'm going to have to watch it now. I'm gonna have to watch it.
100%. It is. It's beautiful.
Spud's getting rather excited about this, so it's probably a good thing.
Not a lot of people watch it. You see, I don't know why. It's well good. I know it's Vikings, and I like Vikings, but seriously, it's so good.
A lot of people used to watch it, and now I don't think. The problem is, what was his name? Travis Wilhelm or whatever his name.
Oh yeah.
The main guy isn't in it anymore. Yeah. So I don't know if people are so committed to it now that
he died like a season ago, though.
Yeah, I know, and it's weird though because he was such the iconic and main character out of that, and they killed him off, and it was just like, okay.
But they had to kill him because it's like the history part aside of things.
Yes, because I mean, like you got Bjorn and Ivan who are kind of taken up. I think Bjorn's even getting to that tail off point now.
He is.
He's just like, he's probably going to go soon. But Ivan is
Ivan the most popular brother out of them all. He was bigger than Ragnar.
Yeah. He's can't walk. Yeah, just
that's why it's called Ivor the Boneless.
Yes, but very, very savage.
Wait till you see this episode, mate.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to watch it now. So
it's so good.
Right. Okay. Well, let's probably wrap it up there. To everyone that's tuned in or is going to tune in later, thank you very much for watching. We will try and message some people and get them to come on the show and talk to us. There's no guarantees though, because we may have to pay them to come talk to us. Because
true.
Because that's the way the world works these days. Oh God. Kilrich just said, Arch, if you want to get some interesting opinions. I think Arch would destroy us, to be honest with you. He's a bit too clued up and quick and intelligent, and we are not. We are not. You ever listened to the Arch Warhammer videos, Spud?
Yeah.
He's yeah. If we got him on the show, that'd be awesome. But yeah,
I would literally sit there for an hour just going, yeah.
Just talk to me for a while, please. Your voice.
I'd literally just like, yes. Ask me a question, Alton.
Just gonna listen to this voice. It's amazing.
Soothing voice.
Do you reckon you could get Mini Wargaming Dave on the show? It's tricky, that one.
Yeah.
He was your pal back in the day, though.
Yeah. Old school times.
Yeah, man. That would be a chaotic show.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah. There's some old schools, isn't there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we just haven't really thought of them right now. So, but there are a lot we could call on. Just see if they want to come back on the show. Maybe in the new year, because we're running out pretty close time to Christmas right now. So
yeah.
Busy. So maybe in the new year we'll get some new blood. Well, I say new blood. We'll get some new people on the show to about whatever. Ego Queen Alexis would eat them for lunch. Yes. Or you could get me at Ravendale Tactical wants to come on the show. So yeah, we could probably organise that for early next year. One Mind Syndicate or 40k theories.
We could put a poll on Facebook, couldn't we? And just ask people what they want to see.
Yeah, and then
No, I'd have to do it not then.
yeah, and then we'd message him, go, "We did this poll, and like 4 people want you to come on our show. Do you want to come on our show?" Let's see. But I suppose if we pin it to the top of the Chilling Wargamers page,
We won't lose it.
yeah, we won't lose, because that's the problem. We always we put our posts in like 3 days early, and then everything else happens, and we're just like, "Where's our post again? It's gone somewhere." So we could do that.
Yeah.
We should do that. I think we should do that. Maybe get some people. Vince Venturella. I can't even pronounce that. Tabletop Minions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This soothing voice, talk to me, Adam.
Andy 2D6. We could get old Andy back on the show.
Who's that?
Andy 2D6. You know, the orange man.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone. So, yes. I love how democratic this is. Yes. It's so very democratic. Right, I think we should round it up there. So,
Yes,
Spud, do you want to do the outro?
Thank you, everyone, as always, for tuning in to this madness of us talking about stuff and obviously wargaming all the way through non-stop for 60 minutes. And thank you, Frelston, for hosting. And it was supposed to be Friday, but I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be going to the cinema with my mate, and yeah, my bad. I've got a diary on my phone, and for some reason I didn't put it in my diary for the cinema. So when they messaged me, oh yeah.
No worries. No worries.
So yeah, thank you everyone as always.
No problem. I think maybe aim for Thursday next week.
Maybe. I know next Thursday I can't go do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm already a step ahead. It's in my diary.
Okay.
I can't do Thursday. Friday is 50-50. It's supposed to be a Christmas party, but I don't really. But none of them are going to watch. So I don't really want to go. So. Yeah.
Well, we'll see then when next to do it. I would say Wednesday, but that kind of competes with Wargame Online, and I don't know what you do. You're kind of a busy man during the week now. So
busy just because I'm just chilling.
Yeah, it's just a busy man.
I know.
So we will sort something out. I'd like to get at least one show in before Christmas.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then we'll probably have a couple of weeks off, and then start hopefully with some new guests and stuff in the new year. So yes, stay tuned for that. And well, yeah, thank you for everyone for watching and tuning in. It has been amazing talking to you all. And sorry we didn't have topics, but hey, we've still managed to fill the hour, so I think we're doing pretty good.
Yes.
Cool. Right. I think we should go.
Goodbye, people.
What do you think, Spud? Do you think we should go?
I don't mind. If I can lay down, I'll stay a bit longer.
You will fall asleep if you lie down.
No, it's not that. So I'll tell an interesting story before I go.
Okay.
I played rugby 3 weeks ago and I got tackled, and I hurt somewhere in my kidney region.
Right.
Okay, so I thought it was just like my back, like a back muscle.
Yes.
And then we had a week off, and it was bugging me, but not too much. And then I played last Saturday, and someone landed with the knee under my rib cage, back at the front.
Right.
And it must have pushed whatever were hurting internally into my rib cage, and now it hurts quite even more.
Right.
On Friday, I asked Google where are my kidneys, and it's definitely one of those, I think.
I would strongly suggest going to see a doctor.
Yeah, my friend keeps saying that.
No, he's quite right. I would go see a doctor.
Well, I've looked at all the symptoms of like damaged kidney.
Did you self-diagnose yourself?
I've done it so many times. It's great. I don't have to wait like 3 or 4 hours in a medical place. It's well done.
Yeah, sure, because you know exactly what's going on with your body.
Yeah.
Not a doctor.
But on there, it said that there were loads of things. I didn't have any of those. It says,
See, even the people in the chat are saying you should go see a doctor.
Everyone said I should go see a doctor. But Google says, to be honest, the first thing it says is you should see a doctor straight away.
Even Google said it. Oh, I love that. So, idea being
Monday or Tuesday or maybe Wednesday.
Or
wait for it to heal better.
Or maybe just go to the doctor regardless of which.
Oh, right, yeah. I've still got a fractured shin as well. But, like, that's not bothering me.
I think we're gonna have to end this show before people really start sending you money and sympathy cards and stuff like that. Jesus Christ!
Oh, I've done so much injuries. Like, so my shoulder, that war bad. Like, I still didn't go to the doctors though. I just self-medicated. It said 3 to 6 weeks of rest.
I just took lots of drugs.
Right? Yeah. And it said 2 weeks in a sling, and I'm like, I am not wearing a sling. I didn't wear a sling, I just took more painkillers. And it just went away. It was fine now.
Obviously, that's the thing to do.
So Google were right that time.
So, before Spud becomes a really bad role model for a lot of people on the internet, I think we're going to wrap this one up.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot, peeps.
See you later, everyone.
Hopefully see you next week.
See you. Bye.